Hey guys, welcome back. So you can see I've got my spooky porch up still. In fact, today it's Halloween, and I wanted to mention my videos have been about a week, sometimes 2 weeks behind. I'm trying to get a good routine and schedule, but sometimes I go out of town and then things get behind. But anyway, that's where we're at. So I'm trying to get my last minute bulbs in the ground, and I'm going to put them in here in this front bed, and I have quite a few. I'll put a picture up of an inspiration picture that I found on Pinterest because I just want to do big groupings of different colors that kind of go together, softer colors. Last year I did red in here and I really didn't like it at all. This year I'm going to do clumps of pink. I got these beautiful pink bulbs at Costco, and then I'm going to do soft yellows, creamy oranges, whites, and creams. So that's what I'm going for this year. So let me turn the camera around and I'll show you what I have going on for this part. So the main show are going to be these gorgeous Big Love tulips, and I was happy to get these pink ones from Costco this year. I've seen them every year, and it's the first year I've actually gotten the pink ones from them, and there's 50 in each bag, so there's quite a few. So I'm really going to be cramming things in here because I just want it to have a huge impact, and that will be so fun. I mean, look at all these beautiful colors. And then I have these replete daffodils, and they are so gorgeous. I had some similar to this last year, and they're just so ruffly and beautiful. I got these, I believe, at Lowe's. And then I got these pink charm daffodils that just have a little bit of orange, and then these yellow cheerfulness daffodils. I love those colors together. I also wanted to bring out a little bit more orange like in the picture, so I did find some Menton tulips. If you haven't ever planted Menton, you should plant them. I have some in my backyard. I probably should have grabbed a few more, but I think I've got like 5 or 6 in here, or maybe 8, so I'll put those in there too. And then from Color Blends, I got these Mount Tacoma tulips. They're really roughly and beautiful white tulips, and they'll go really nice with the pink and the creamy whites and the soft oranges and yellows. Before I got the yellow daffodils, I also ordered these Akebona tulips, and these are yellow. They look like they're a softer yellow, hopefully, and they have a little bit of red and green on them, which is kind of interesting, but I'm also kind of worried about. But it's really just only on the edges and tips, so I think it should be fine. So I'll probably throw in some of those somewhere too. Another thing I wanted to mention is that these bloom mid-spring, and all the other ones, let's see, when do these bloom? These are mid-spring, early to mid-spring for these. And then these, I think were mid-spring. Oh, these are late, so it might not all come together, but mostly it will, I think. I think it should be fine. So this is a ton of bulbs, you guys. And I don't know how it's gonna go, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out these mums here that I have. I'm not gonna keep them. It's kind of nice because I'll have a big hole. So I'm gonna do clumps of things. So I'll put like pink here and yellow, and then white, and then pink, and then yellow, and then like an orange cream. And I'm just gonna do big groupings of each one to get that kind of different mixed look like they have in the pots in the picture. So I'll be working around my Nepeta, that's the only thing. And then I wanted to have just a few pansies around the base just to fill it in with a little bit of flowers down at the base around where all the leaves are for the daffodils and the tulips. So it should be really pretty, hopefully. At least that's what I have pictured in my mind. I don't know how far I'm going to extend it. I kind of would like to go all the way down here, but we'll see. This is my 3rd day of bulb planting, and it gets kind of tiring, but I think it's going to be so beautiful all filled up in here. And then hopefully I can keep a lot of them in this area. I changed this area up so much, I probably won't keep them for another year, but it would be nice to kind of keep them in this area because I haven't done too much in here. So you guys know the routine. I got to pull out all these flowers. We're going to have a frost Sunday night. We're going to have a hard freeze, and so it's time for them to be done anyway. I only have a couple more days, and I just want to get this area all buttoned up. And I'm going to put in some bulb tone, and then I'll put in the bulbs, and then I'll put some fresh new mulch on here and make it look nice and clean for winter. Okay, so let's get into it. Hopefully my vision will be fine. I think I'm going to get a piece of paper and write down what I have where, because I have a feeling I'm going to lose track along the way of what I've done in which area. So I'm going to go do that now and just do like a little drawing so I can just really be sure to keep track. I'm also going to say I have my auger. I do think it will work very well in this area. The other 2 areas I've already planted, it did not work too well. It just really depends on your soil, but I do love to use it, so I'm hoping that it works. If not, I'll just pull out the trusty old shovel. And then one last look at my Halloween decor here. It's been so fun. I love this. I think I might keep this arch for Christmas. We'll see. I don't know. I've got a lot on my plate, a lot to do, and a lot on my plate just in my personal life too. But I'm excited for the trick-or-treaters to come tonight. So, okay, let's get going. Okay, sorry, they're mowing next door. Nothing I can do about it. It's okay. They're trying to get their jobs done. But I just wanted to show you what I'm doing. I was gonna use the auger, and then I was like, this is not gonna work. Since I want big groupings, it's better to do a shovel, because then I have a whole area that I can plant tulips in, or daffodils. And so this I'll probably do 3 different things. Yep, I'm cramming it in. And then I'll just kind of alternate what I do in all these holes here. I had to be careful of some light wires that I have, and a little pipe for the sprinklers, so I had to be a little bit careful. I'm just gonna fill this up, work around my pansies, and put some bulbs in here, so it should be nice. I went as far as this area, and then we'll see how many bulbs I have. I'm sure I'll have plenty more, but it might be fun to just tuck in a bunch of pink ones if I have a bunch left right there in that area. So this is where I'm gonna start now though. Okay, so I have everything settled in, and I think it's going to turn out great, you guys. I found it easier to not use the chart and just take one color at a time and go through and kind of sporadically place it. So I came in with the pink and did that. I came in with the white tulips and did that. And then I came in with the replete and the other one that's kind of orange, can't remember the name of it. And then I came in with the yellow and did that too. So then I felt like I had an even amount throughout the whole thing. And then I dug some larger holes over here. So let me show you what I did. I decided instead of like a big line of tulips, I like them in bunches. And so I did a big bunch here of the pink and then another bunch, I think, of the pink. I threw in a few bunches of white. So I think that's a white bunch. This is pink. I think this is a white bunch, and then pink and then white. I don't know. I can't remember. But I just kind of alternated the colors, and I think that's going to be so pretty. And I think they'll last here for a little while until I figure out what I'm going to do in this area. I know they're only here in spring, but it's just nice to have, you know, something. Came in and I made sure all the bulbs were pointing up and settled in a spot. I kind of like get them in down there firm, so then when I put the dirt in, it doesn't like tip them. And some of them got kind of covered up as I went along and did that. But for the most part, everything looks pretty visible, and I think it's going to be really great. I have quite a few things packed in there. Never done that before, so I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work, but we'll see in the spring. I think it's going to be great though, honestly. I did come in with my hand spade and just dug a little deeper in areas that I felt like the bulb needed to settle in just a little bit deeper on some high areas. So that's good. Now I'm going to put the dirt back on. I have a little bit of mulch, probably be enough to cover this front area. I might go see if they have more and do some over here. I might just leave it. I don't know. But I'm just going to use what I have. So I'm going to finish this up, get it all cleaned up, and then we'll take a look again. Okay, I got it all done. It feels so good, you guys. Those are all the bulbs I have to get in the ground, and I'm so happy. Was it fun? No, it was not fun. Planting bulbs is probably my least favorite thing to do, especially when the soil's really bad, and the soil over here was just like wet clay, and I tried to make sure there weren't any air pockets. There might be, but I won't have to get in that area for a while, and we'll see how it does. But everything looks really nice and cleaned and buttoned up for winter, and tonight the trick-or-treaters are going to come, and so I'm excited about that. Definitely feels like fall today. It's really cold outside. Well, it's in the 50s, so it's not that cold, but it's feeling a little chilly with the wind. So it's finally arrived, and I have a few more cleanup days, but other than that, I'm pretty much done. But I have some tulips to plant in some pots, but that will be easy peasy compared to this. So anyway, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll definitely check back and do it before and after in spring, but I'm grateful to have a little rest for winter. I'm sure you guys are too. So anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.